All right, what's going on, guys? We've got a 2011 Nissan Altima, or as I like to call it, Japanese Chrysler. I got towed into the shop because it doesn't start. The customer said when they hit the button, the only thing it does is like the dash lights light up and nothing else happens. It doesn't crank. So the only thing that we did do so far is we threw a battery in it because the battery was toast, and I don't know if it's contributing to why it doesn't start or not, but after we put the battery in, it didn't crank at all still. So we'll go inside and show you what we are dealing with. Hopefully I can get in here and turn the key on. So all the dash lights light up. Goes into gear. That's all fine and dandy. The one thing we did notice, when you go to shut the car off, it does nothing. I haven't scanned it for codes or anything like that yet, so I have no idea what's actually going on here. I don't think it's a starter problem, but we can double check that as well. So I'm gonna have to go and disconnect the cable just so I can shut it off. I mean, I can leave it on too, and I can see if check powers and stuff like that, because there is a known issue on a lot of these Nissans where the there's a fuse block that comes off of the positive battery cable, and sometimes those get jacked up. There was a lot of corrosion on the positive cable, so we can investigate that as well. So we'll go inside and see what we got on the outside of the vehicle. All right, are we recording? We are recording. So first things first, we're gonna take this cover off. I just want to verify that the starter actually is working. If it's not a starter problem, there's this real... I know where the starter relays are on these because I've worked on Altimas before. So I can probably show you here. Let's see. You're looking at this slot right here. And if I go to terminal 87, I should be able to just hit it with my power probe and see if it'll crank. So we'll take the power probe. We'll hook that up. Get some juice going here. So let's see what we got here. Terminal 87 is the actual feed wire to the starter. So if I apply power to it, car cranks. It's not a bad starter, guaranteed. So we're not getting a signal. So that's what we need to figure out. So we'll put the relay back in. Key is in the on position. What's really interesting about this is a lot of these fuses don't have any juice to them. So these have power. Let's see if I can move the camera around and get a better shot for you. So if we're checking stuff out here, let's see. So with the power probe, we got 12.3 there. Somebody put a janky fuse in here. This fuse only has 0.2 volts. And the key is in the on position. That one has nothing. This one has nothing. How does this look? A lot of these fuses have no juice. Key's in the on position. So what I said before, well, that one's got 12 volts, so that's good. So what I said before was there's a block right down here where there's fuses in here, and they get really corroded. You can see how nasty this is right here, and this fuse right there looks good. You can see how terrible this looks over here, a lot of corrosion. So we're gonna pop this negative off and see what we got. So hold on one second here. We'll have to jockey some stuff around. All right. So this will come off. This will come off. Move the power probe. Take this. Take this off. All right, so now that we have this whole fuse terminal part of the positive cable here, you can see, it's kind of hard to see over here, that there's fuses all in line over here. And there's different power feeds. There's cables down here, and that's what supplies power to everything. So if we can get this cover off, take a pocket screwdriver. Sorry, it's hard to do all this crap with one hand. Yep, I gotta put it down. Come on, baby. All right, let's see. So now that we got that cover off, if we look right here, this fuse is blown. It's not even actually blown. There's so much corrosion in there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. There's so much corrosion that it actually ate away at the fuse itself. So this one looks okay, this one looks okay. This whole junction is sold aftermarket, so we can get one of these and swap it and see if this takes care of the problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one. I'll take a sandblaster, clean all this up on the positive post, and put it all back together and see what we come up with. Part installed. You know, like I said, if you look at this old one, it looks like crap. You know, this is all busted up. And I think that's an 80 amp circuit, so that's going to be a lot of your supply voltages, just so we can double check and verify. We got 12.4 volts on it now. We didn't have anything on these, they were low. Somebody was in here farting around before. You can see where they were poking wires. Don't do that. If you're gonna do that, actually just fill them in with a little RTV or something, because you're just gonna allow moisture to get in there, and then that's gonna cause corrosion. You're literally right by the plug. You can just back probe it right there. That's just sloppy. So let's get in it and see if it fires up. All right, so, okay, there's a success. I'll probably have to go through and relearn idle position and throttle position, all of that stuff. Some of these Nissans have a couple calibrations that you have to do, but it's not a hard fix. So we're gonna call that a fix. It's something you can do in your driveway if you suspect that you're having an issue with a lot of corrosion. It's a part that's readily available. You can get them at the parts store. They're not too much money. You're probably going to spend 50 bucks on the part. You're going to pay, if you take it to a shop, you're going to pay diagnosis, because we got to figure out what's going on with it. The only reason why I'm able to figure it out quick, we've dealt with this before. It's not something that we've never seen before. It's a common issue on Nissans. But it's something you can definitely do in, you know, an hour at most at home. So if this video helped you out, you're welcome, and we'll see you guys next time.